want to say Happy New Year's and thank you for tuning in, man. If it's your first time watching, please subscribe. If you've been rocking with me, been supporting me, hit that like button. Old or new, please share the video, bro, on all other platforms that you watch anything on. If Facebook, Instagram, X, Snapchat, TikTok, share the video. Please help the channel grow, bro. We ain't gonna do too much talking. We're gonna get right into it.
Oh, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single
Girl, the blue thick
guy.
as a motherfucker. She ain't cute,
Hello,
she
welcome
thick.
in. What's your name?
My name is Shad. I'm 34.
And Shad, what do you do?
I'm the owner of Opulence Imports
shaking?
in
Nervous?
South Florida. And basically, we do performance parts for vehicles. We ship worldwide, and we actually do track
Watch
builds
on
as
the
well.
wrong arm.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
So, jet skis, dirt bikes.
I gotta start wearing more shit with less
I like to play
graphics
pool.
on it, bro. Just like a grown man,
Swimming,
older
going
man.
to the beach,
I wear too much
and I
graphic
like to
shit.
dance.
All right. Now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a caring woman,
Okay.
someone that's kind, considerate, knows what she wants out of life, creative. Yeah.
Okay.
And a nurturer.
All right.
Breathe,
now, what are some
bro.
of your deal breakers?
Acting nervous.
Lack of empathy. I'd say selfishness.
Okay.
Not having vision, a purpose for your life.
Okay.
And
At least he thinking
I'll
it
say
out,
that's
though.
it for now.
Okay. No, that's good.
Think it out so you
All
get it right the first
so
time.
none of the ladies have popped their balloon yet. You're doing well. So let me go ahead and hand you a pick. I'm gonna have you hold on to that, and I know this is the hard part, but I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons.
Based off physical attraction.
Whenever
Y'all
you're
pop
ready,
two?
go ahead and pop 2 balloons.
Cause none of
I
them
know,
popped
everyone
on
says
him,
that.
so nobody
you are all
popped on him,
beautiful
so
ladies.
it's hard.
They are.
Then y'all got to stand out there with them uncomfortable ass shoes on.
Okay, and one more. Come on,
But
Sean.
boy, don't do it.
You-
Don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, you so.
Okay, let's
She-
start
I
with the
had to
first
see
one
what
you
she
ended up
about.
popping. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Carmela and I'm 31.
And Carmela, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant.
Oh yeah, I would
So
have
why
popped
did you have
her
your balloon
off the list.
unpopped?
I was just listening to everything that he said. He seemed very mature, so I just wanted to hear more.
Okay, is he someone that is your type?
Yes, absolutely.
So why did we end up popping her balloon?
You're a very beautiful woman. I love your locks. You did a great job with your makeup. Your lashes on fleek.
Okay.
I hate lashes.
I'd say,
The dress.
based off of the lineup here, more of the physique, I'd be a little bit more attracted to some of the other women based on that.
Okay, no problem. Thank
But
you.
you're beautiful,
Thank you.
as I said before.
Let's go to the
she
next
not
one here. Let's start
dressed
with your name and
revealing
age.
enough.
Mimi, 28.
And Mimi, what do you do?
I'm a clinical therapist.
Okay, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear him out. I liked the things he said about what he did for fun. Very
got a list.
spontaneous. So yeah, I just wanted to hear him out.
Okay. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Beautiful smile. I love the nose piercings. They're nice. Your attire is A1. You know, I don't really have any complaints about you. I'd say I'm just more physically drawn to the other women. That's it. You know,
No problem.
nothing
Thank
against
you.
you.
Thank you. Okay, let's head back.
Cute to me. Everybody got their own type.
All right, so we do have 5 remaining ladies. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
I would have popped blue and black skirt based off physical attraction.
In a society that I would say glorifies extrinsic values such as wealth and social status, what would be an intrinsic value that is important to you?
Intrinsic.
Let's start here. Name and age.
Hey, my name's Shalane. I am 32 years old.
And Shalane, what do you do?
I am an office manager for like a really big company, and I also model part-time to supplement that income.
All right. So if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
But her fave better than mine.
I'm thinking empathy maybe would be a good answer. Like, I kind of forgot the question.
You want me to repeat it for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so what would be an intrinsic value that is important to you?
She got
Okay, yeah,
what?
so my answer
Get it.
stands. It would be empathy. I think navigating this society, this world with empathy is super important because it allows you to like understand people and just you're able to kind of relate to people more and just have more compassion towards people. And I think having compassion towards your fellow humans is super important. So that's something I put high value on.
I appreciate your answer.
Your
Why
name
you
and age.
shake- why you shaking?
My name is Lynn. I'm 28.
And Lynn, what do you do?
I'm a design
Ooh,
engineer.
natural hair.
Okay, so if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
What do you mean by intrinsic?
Okay, so
And she asks
extrinsic would
questions.
be
That's what I like.
in the realm of
So you can
social
understand.
status, popularity, wealth. So basically the opposite of that, something you can't see physically off, initial, something that's like internal. You
That
see
I
what I'm saying?
value?
Yes.
For me, I would say humbleness. Just based off what I do for work and how far I've come, I would say that I'm very humble with where I am today, and I just feel like
No lashes.
Take your time.
No lashes. Her
yeah,
real
I would say
natural
humbleness
hair.
just because like
Minimal
life
makeup.
is short, and you never know the different
I had to
paths
see
that
what she
people
talking
walk.
about.
So I'd never judge a book by its cover, regardless of how much money you have or how much money you don't. I just feel that everyone should just be humble. And yeah, I would say humbleness. Yeah. Based off like my lifestyle and and kind of like my day to day, I don't feel that I'm better or lesser than anyone. It's kind of just like, I just view everyone as equal, essentially. Yeah, it's humbleness. Yeah.
I appreciate your answer and your transparency. And you say you were 28?
Yes, 28.
Beautiful.
All right, let's go over here. Your name and age.
My name is Waverly, and I am 30 years old.
Okay, and Waverly, what do you do?
I am a digital marketing manager and a college professor and consultant.
All right. So if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
An
Everybody tooting
intrinsic
her horn.
value that I really value is going to be my faith, just because it's taken me a long way in life. And it's something that like you can essentially hold close to you at night. Like when the money's gone, if you don't have a place to sleep, like the Father, the Holy Spirit, Yeshua is my foundation.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's perfect.
And over here, your name and age.
Ayana, and I'm 27.
Ayana, what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Okay. So what I would say is what I learned throughout my years is definitely being adaptive and being able to give yourself grace. Life is not perfect. You're going to go through things. You're going to go through ups and downs. So I feel like it's up to the person to know, okay, let me adjust or let me pivot a little bit and move forward. It's not trying to fit in a box or fit societal norms. So that's what I would say is the main factor that I take in is always being adaptive and giving myself grace when things don't work out the way I want.
Perfect. I love it.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Nia. I'm
Poppin'.
32.
And what do you do?
So I'm an insurance claims adjuster, bartender, singer-songwriter, model, overall creative.
Very busy.
Don't have a career.
All right,
She a
you got to go
hustler,
ahead and answer
basically.
his question.
So an intrinsic value that I have is accountability. Whenever I feel as though that I've mistreated someone, I automatically apologize. Or even if they didn't state that they
Haircut
felt
make
harm,
you focus on her face.
I recap things that happened and I reach out to them and say, hey, was this an issue? Like, how can we fix this? Were you okay with this? So I would say accountability.
Wonderful. I love it. Thank you.
All right, so we did get 2 pops back here. Why did we end up popping our balloon?
For me, it was just the initial attraction. It just wasn't immediate. But everything you had to say, though.
Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. You know, I like her whole decorum.
Thank you.
You know, her sense of style is amazing. You know, I love women. So, you know, yeah. I say that to say that I don't have many deal breakers when it comes to like how a woman puts herself together. That's what I mean by I love women. So I would never, if I see a woman that takes time and to put into her appearance, whether it's makeup, whether it's her lashes, whether it's her hair, you know, accessories, stuff like that, I look at that as she's putting forth the effort and trying to show me her best side. You
I
know?
believe they putting
So,
on the
that's what I
costume
meant
a
by
couple of
your
flaws. That's
decorum,
my
man.
thing.
Thank you.
Put on back. Okay, why'd you end up popping your
Altering your
balloon?
appearance.
I love how you're dressed. You look good. You clearly, you know, take pride in your appearance. You came out here today and you look good. When she gave her answer about religion and she said her intrinsic value is like religion and her faith and all of that, you said that it was your response was perfect, I think. I'm not a religious person, so if you value that, then I'm probably like not the person for you because I'm not a religious person. So that's why I popped.
And if you don't mind me asking, what do you believe in?
Honestly, right now, I'm not sure. I grew up Pentecostal, like heavily Christian. But right now, I don't have any core beliefs in terms of religion.
Okay, well, I respect that.
Okay.
You know, I would never put anyone down based on their journey because we're all on a journey. You know?
Absolutely.
So I respect that. I believe that two adults could have different belief systems and still respect each other.
Okay.
You know, so I respect you.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Absolutely. You know, all beautiful ladies. Thank you. You know, I love the shortcut.
Oh, word.
I do. You know, the color in the hair, everything is, you know.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
You're welcome. You're
What you
welcome.
pop? So what you
Thank
giggling
you.
for? Because you said
Okay,
you look
so we've got
nice.
3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. What is a passion of yours? Say, it's okay if your passion brings you money, but if you were to do something that did not pay you money and you would still find enjoyment out of that, what would that passion be?
Okay, let's start over here.
My name and age again?
Just answer the question.
Answer the question. Okay. A passion of mine is actually homemaking. Like, I love curating an environment for my friends and family that feels warm and welcoming. So, like, from cooking, baking, hosting. Yeah, I love all of that. Yeah.
I appreciate your answer.
And over here, answer this question.
Fitness. I love the gym. I live in the gym most of the time. So as long as I'm able to do that, it just makes me feel more so wholesome. Yeah.
And let's go to our last lady. Your
Guess you
answer.
talked up to be
So,
athletic.
obviously, I would say singing, songwriting. I just really love incorporating sounds of nature in order to just really relax humanity. So,
Can I ask her a question? What genre of music do you sing?
ooh, so originally I started with R&B, but I'm kind of all over the place right now. I want to dab into amapiano. I also want to do a little bit of rap, a little bit of alternative. So, but mainly R&B.
Wonderful.
Everything is wonderful.
Okay.
He loves every
It is
ounce.
time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one. All right.
that
So why
bitch
did you have your
hard.
balloon unpopped?
So I wanted to hear him out. I think he's a well-versed person. But for me, originally, I was going to pop because he seemed very hesitant when it came to me. And then I heard him talking about like body physiques and stuff like that, which is fine. You like what you like. So me just thinking of the lineup, I'm like, okay, he has a better, stance with other beautiful women compared to me. So that's what it was. That was my thought.
Got it. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Be honest with you, when I saw you do that pump fake, I was like, yeah, I didn't even have to think after that. At
What
first it
pump
was
fake?
hard. because I was really examining all three exceptional options. You know, all three of you are my type. You get what I'm saying? So I see beauty in different ways. So maybe one thing might not fit me, but maybe you might fit me. You know, so I just popped basically because I saw you do the pump fake, like you about to pop it. So I was like, you know what? If you're hesitant about me, then I'd rather go with someone
Right.
that's sure.
Right.
Definitely.
I
We're
agree.
besties. We were thinking the same thing. You pump faded me
We
first.
locked in
You
for
did it
that.
first.
Yeah.
But yes.
All right, we good.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Okay, Shad, go ahead and ask our two remaining ladies another question.
Do you value romance? And if you do, what would be a romantic date in your mind? You know, from start to finish, what would your ideal romantic date be?
Okay, start there and then come back.
That's a good way to
All right.
to really get somebody's personality.
So a
look at
romantic
somebody's
date for me
personality.
would, well, I don't know. I would say I'm very easygoing. We can honestly do whatever. It really depends
No,
on.
no, we can pretty much do whatever. No, do not fall for that. First of all, women do not know what they want to eat, and they do not know where they want to go. So basically, she said we can go wherever. Then when you finally make the decision to go somewhere, she gonna be like, I don't want to go there. Then when you say like, what we gonna eat? I don't know what we gonna eat, and then you make a decision. I don't want to eat that. So don't fall for that.
How attentive we are to each other, if we're actively listening. You could even just pick an apple off the tree and just tell me to eat it. And I know it sounds real corny, but I'm
It's
someone
not
who's
true.
real simple. Like we can just take a walk in the park, have a really in-depth conversation. So, and then
No,
in the
that's
night
not
under the
true.
stars, maybe just sitting on a blanket. So
Every woman wants to be taken and
Great
shown
answer.
off. No.
Great answer.
They want to go. They want to go show off. They
All right,
want
and
to
over
put their
here.
best on and go out.
Piggybacking maybe on her "Don't Be Cheap Now."
She don't be cheap.
I
But
like
she
like
said
really
eat an apple.
elevated like dining experiences. So maybe a nice dinner, but then after dinner, being able to like go dancing, whether it be like salsa. I really love like soca music. Yeah, so an activity and food in combination would be
In
nice.
combination. But the question, I got a question for y'all. Do women pay for dates? Honestly, do women pay for dates?
Ladies,
Great answer.
I'm gonna switch it on over to them now. So, ladies, any questions for him? You have one? Okay,
Yeah, I have several.
go for it.
Okay.
Dang, ask them then.
My
Tell me
first
your
one is:
favorite.
do you partake in any what's it called? Any drug use of any kind?
No, I do not.
He don't even look like he smoked or
I
do
can keep going?
anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is if you are a man of faith, like what is your faith, and like what does your day-to-day look like with spending time with God, if that's something that you do?
Okay, so I'm a Christian, and basically my day-to-day walk would be me waking up in the morning. First thing I do, I have like a bottle of water by my bed. I drink that. I pray to God, thank Him for waking me up this morning, for giving me all my faculties on my body are in perfect working order. A lot of people take that for granted, to be able to just wake up and get out of your bed on your own will and to be healthy, So I don't take
That's
that
a
for
blessing.
granted. And I thank Him every day for that. That's the first thing I do. And then I ask Him to basically guide my steps throughout the day, So from I wake up, everything from what I eat to, showering, I'm always like talking to Him at different intervals of the day. Like I'd say like a little short prayer, like, all right, I'm about to go on the street. There's traffic out there. People meet in traffic. I just ask for guidance along my journey to get there and get back to my family, safely. And that's it.
Do you have kids, and where do you live?
I do not have any children as of yet, and I live in South Florida.
Okay, yeah.
Do you
where
have
the
any
accent
children?
come from?
And where do you live?
I live in Dallas.
Texas. Okay. Perfect.
Good.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Any questions over here?
Absolutely. Do you believe in crying in front of your woman?
Do you believe in crying in front of your woman? I don't.
I'm not a very crying person.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I do show emotion and I do show vulnerability. But to break out crying, I'm not built like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
me
built
either.
as I have like an intestinal fortitude inside of me. So if something's going bad, you know, I recoup, regather myself, and I think of solutions on how I could get over that obstacle. So for me to get to the point of crying, that's never gonna happen. Or before I say never, it would rarely. Like the chances are very slim. You know what I'm saying? But I would express to you like, hey, you know, babe, something going on with me right now. I'm not feeling, you know, certain things, and I probably bounce some ideas off you, and you know, because I like the inside of a woman as well. You know, I'm very driven, I'm very focused, and I know what I want. But at the same time, I have a partner. I like to see things through her eyes, through her vision, because believe it or not, I don't know everything. My woman might see something that I can't see. You know what I'm saying? So I value her input, her opinion, and her guidance as well.
So is it something that you're comfortable with if it were to happen to the point where you couldn't compartmentalize it anymore?
Okay. I
No,
believe in
because I
mental health.
mean,
So if it gets to a point where my mental health is in danger, then of course you got to let it out. You know what I'm saying? Of course.
you either gotta let it out or get out the situation. If you're in a situation where you feel like you about to cry, you gotta let that situation go. Unless it's a mutual feeling, y'all crying together. But if you ain't crying together, it's a situation that's making you cry. Exit that situation, whether it's a relationship or if it's work or whatever. Get the fuck away from it.
Yeah, you got to let it out and kind of purge yourself of, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know, that hurt, whatever it is, you know. So yes, if it comes to that point where my mental health would be on the verge of breaking, I would definitely, you know, have that outpour.
Okay.
Do you have any children, and where do you live?
I don't have any kids, but I currently live in Dallas, Texas.
Okay, both from
And
Texas.
are you okay with commuting to Florida?
Yeah, I love traveling.
Okay, perfect.
You didn't ask the other
Wonderful.
girl that.
Okay, those are two wonderful ladies. They had a lot of
Her
great
schedule not
responses.
free like
I know
that,
this one's
though.
gonna be tough for
The
you,
girl
but
with the
we do
skirt.
have to pop a balloon.
She a professor and some more shit, so her schedule just ain't free to travel like that. So he picked the one at the end. Oh, because he was being
going over
indecisive. He liked that.
All right, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just really feel like they'd be a beautiful pair for sure. So yeah.
Okay, blocking your own blessings, but is he
Right.
someone that's your type?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for African men. You're African, right?
We're all from
Understandable.
Africa.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's given African, but yeah, it just seems like y'all would be such a beautiful pair.
No,
for
she's
sure.
saying it is giving Africa. I'm straight. I
appreciate
stay
that.
away from anybody that use
head on back
slang
then.
like that. I'm straight.
Okay, let me bring you on up here with us. Come on up here with us. Let me have you scoot that way. Have you stand over here. All right, y'all. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
Yes. How do you feel about celibacy?
I'm guessing you're saying celibacy towards marriage, or
Correct.
okay. I mean, I'm a Christian man, so I respect that, and that's not a deal breaker for me because I have built up a emotional intelligence, and you know, my just yeah, I don't have any, you know, yeah, I don't have anything against that.
Have you ever practiced
Oh, now you
celibacy
want to force
Yes,
that
while,
on
while
him.
in a relationship?
Now you want to force that on him.
Yes, I have.
Okay. And was it successful? I mean, sometimes it's not. I mean, God gives grace.
Yeah, so you're saying, have I practiced celibacy in a relationship and
failed.
was it successful?
Yes. Were you successful in the celibacy?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
What? Why you ask all these
Okay, why'd
questions?
you end up popping?
I think it was the hesitation at the beginning about the celibacy, and then when you were explaining like your day to day like walk with the Lord. I think prayer is one aspect, but I'm also looking for someone who like incorporates like reading their Bible into that as well, because I think it can be hard
There we
to
go there,
hear from God.
forcing
Like
your
yes, we're praying,
habits
but it can be
on
hard
other
to hear
people.
from God if we're not also reading His Word, and that wasn't something that you mentioned. So I think it's the combination of the two.
Okay, I respect that. I mean, I do read my Bible. You know, it's just in the unconventional setting that we're in right now, it slipped my mind. I'm not gonna remember every little thing, every little
No, that's
detail.
fair, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you would have asked me that, I would have, you know, gracefully just answered and tell you, yes, I do read my Bible at some point during the day.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we'll have you head on back. Okay, Shad. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you so much for coming. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take this. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
I think the one that he should have matched with should have been the one at the end, the one that popped her balloon, because she felt like him and the other girl would be a better couple. And like Arletta said, you blocking your blessings. Because you don't have too much going. You a bartender and you talking about you a singer and you an artist and all that. And bro was feeling her. So I think she should have gave it a chance instead of giving somebody else a chance. And then the one that asked all them questions about being celibate, he answered every one of your questions. Why did you pop your balloon? If you stayed to the end of the video, man, like the video. If you're new, please subscribe. Old or new, please share the video on other platforms and help the channel grow. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next one.